Hello, Count Devula here, and welcome to It Came from the Vault. And as you can see, it's our Christmas episode. Now, some of you may think Count Devula celebrates Christmas. I love Christmas. I like any holiday where I can go out and party and have a good time, and Christmas falls in that. And it does have some awesome horror movies of its time. Yes, there's even stuff for the horror lovers at Christmas. Great movies with gore and violence like Black Christmas, or Silent Night, Deadly Night, or Krampus, or Home Alone. All of these are great movies to watch, and I just get so infectious during the holidays. It's not Halloween, but it's Christmas. So let's celebrate it tonight. Now, I don't know what Percy has lined up, but he came through last Halloween, sort of. And this year, I think he's got one for us. Now, I've never heard of this one, but it sounds terrifying. All right, terrifying is going too far. It's simply called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Let's give it a go.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
Ho, 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 ho! Who were you expecting? The Grinch?
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now, Dasher! Now, Dancer! Now, Prancer and Vixen! On, Comet! On, Cupid! On, Donder and Blitzen! To the top of the porch! To the top of the wall! Now, dash away! Dash away! Dash away all!
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
Whoa!
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
Santa, could you pick up the pace? You have a few million houses to go to tonight.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
Santa, hasn't anybody told you that's a bad habit? Well, 'twas the night before Christmas isn't exactly winning the gore fest yet, but I'm sure it'll pick up in the second half. You know, this Santa is a little crazy, you know. He's kind of like your uncle that comes to the family Christmas party. He's smoking, he's drinking, he's laughing like a lunatic. And, like, none of these people wake up. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. He's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Because I don't know if I like this Santa or not. But anyhow, I'm sure when he picks up an axe or some sleigh bells to choke somebody with, it's going to brighten up my day quite immensely. Anyhow, we're going to continue with more of It Came from the Vaults.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
These people have given up. They've lost all hope. They haven't even decorated their tree on Christmas Eve. Santa, a little magic, please.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. but I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Well, there wasn't much of a body count, and 'twas the night before Christmas, but if you liked Christmas, I hope you enjoyed it. I prefer more of an Ebenezer Scrooge or a Grinch, but this Santa was a little weird. He was like that crazy drunk uncle, like I mentioned, that every family has, that you don't want to invite, but you do anyhow because he's family. But you know what? He did make the tree light up pretty, and he left those presents, and you know what? He's Santa, and I gotta love Santa. So you're not gonna feel my heart growing 3 times that day, but maybe twice. Have yourself a happy holidays, and join us again next time to It Came from the Vault.